All right, looks like we're live. Okay, guys, if anybody joins in live, let me know. Let me know. Hey. So if you're joining in right now, always drop your name. Let me know who's online. I am looking at your comments, so always drop a comment. Where is it? Okay, let me just edit this. Say hi if you are here. Hey, Mayur. Hey. All right. Guys, you have to give a StreamYard the permission to show your names, right? So, like, as you can see, I cannot see your profile picture or your name. So just give a StreamYard the permission so that whenever you join in, even in the future, uh, let me just add this as a banner. Give StreamYard the permission to show your name. Scroll. Hey, Prantik. Hi. All right. Let's wait for some time, and everybody's trying to join in one by one. So let's wait for a while, and let's see. Let me check if the audio is working fine. All right, now I can see Prantik your picture. So you did it correctly. So Mayur, just give StreamYard the permission to show your name on uh, through Facebook here. All right, so that everybody knows who is commenting, who is live. All right. Cool. Let's also check YouTube. Unlisted. Where is this session? Okay. View on YouTube. All right, guys. So whoever has joined in, you can you guys can drop your questions as well, because I will take all the questions one by one. And yeah, I mean, we will have a short discussion. I'll also tell you a bit about the workshop. That is the idea. Got it. All right. I see people joining in. First of all, if you have just joined in, like this video so that more people in the group discover it very quickly. All right. Let me actually inform people. 1 second. All right, let me add the members who just joined the group so that everybody can potentially be informed that we are live. All right. Let's accept the new members. All right, guys, I hope you have all introduced yourself on the thread, because that is very important, so that I know who you are, where you from, what are your ambitions, and how can we take this forward, right? All right. So I've added 8 more members here. All right. All right. All right. So you guys can start writing your questions. I will be taking all the questions one by one. Let me see if I can just make this public as well. Yeah, let's just make this public for now. Save changes. All right. YouTube is difficult. All right. Whoever has joined on YouTube, let me know as well. If you are watching from YouTube, let me know if the audio is working. And we will start in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, I need to change this. Let's see if I can make this public for now. Done. Save. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Fine. Awesome. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is the audio clear? All right. Okay, everything seems perfect. Let's see. Public. I don't see my own live video. That's weird. Okay. Okay. Let's just view this on YouTube. Share screen. Hey, somebody has joined in. If you have joined in right now, just give StreamYard the permission so that your name pops up on the screen, because right now I cannot see your name. Present. All right, you guys should be able to see the presentation now. Okay, so we will start with the presentation. It's nothing actually. I just wanted to put everything in front so that we don't miss talking about things. And now let me quickly just inform people in batch 2. In batch 2 and batch 1. Okay, awesome. All right, guys. I'm done with my routine work. Let's begin. Okay, so yeah, first of all, I just wanted to welcome everybody who has just joined in. Okay, a lot of new members have joined in, the group very recently. So I just wanted to welcome everybody and thank you so much for finding the confidence and joining the Republic of Sellers community. And the idea going forward is that there are a lot of free resources on my YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, do that. And apart from that, ask questions, do your own research as well in your own time, and ask a lot of questions in the group. Okay, so that is the best way to move forward, that is the best way to learn. All right, so that is the way forward. You can ask me anything that you want to know about Amazon FBA, private label e-commerce in general, entrepreneurship. How do you start, how do you market your business, everything, like depending on what level you're in. We can talk about all those things today going forward in every live stream. All right, so that is the idea, and with that, let's begin. Okay, so first, I just wanted to have a small chat about what's going on with e-commerce. So e-commerce right now is really, really evolving, because as you all know that we are in the COVID situation, and everybody is almost logged in and in a similar situation across the world in any country. If it's doesn't matter which country you're from, it is the same kind of situation. Most of us, majority of the people, are just logged in, and yeah, that is how 2020 is, and that has actually accelerated e-commerce a lot, because people are now forced to just stay inside and order products. Okay, so there is a huge behavior shift overall at a global level. And what has also happened because of that is, people have, like, people who never bought products online, they were kind of forced into the habit of ordering products online, because they couldn't go out, and they did not want to risk, like, people don't want to risk themselves, right? They don't want to go out and infect themselves. So that is why there is a huge shift in behavior. So even like, there were a lot of people who were never used to shopping online. Now in the last 3.5 months, they have developed they've developed the habit of shopping online, right? So what has that done now is basically, it has shifted their mindset. And now, because they know that it's super convenient to just order products and get it delivered at your doorstep, they will continue to do it even after the situation normalizes. So the average number of people shopping online will definitely go up after COVID as well, right? So that is the shift that is happening in the market, and that is why I'm super excited about e-commerce myself. That is why I'm trying to launch a new brand right now. And yeah, I'm not giving up on e-commerce. E-commerce is the way, is basically the medium that I use to quit my 9 to 5 and do this full time, buy my time out of the 9 to 5 world, and basically just spend my time in doing whatever I want, right? So that has been my story. So you guys can interact with me one to one as well. You guys can if you have not already had the free consultation call with me, you can do that. Just ask me for it. I will send you the link to book a free 15-minute short call with me, so that if you want to discuss something one to one, you can utilize that 15 minutes. All right, so that is what's happening. There is a huge global shift. E-commerce is here to stay. E-commerce is growing. And talking about people who are here from India, or people who are from India in general and living outside as well, the e-commerce market in India is really, really, really growing rapidly, especially during this time. And I'm not really talking about the COVID products, or things like that. There are different sectors in the market which are really pacing up, and you will see a lot of private label brands around you in India, and they've all kind of started their business in the last 7-8 months, or maybe 1 year, right? So you will see a lot of change in the market. I've been closely observing what's happening in the Indian market of e-commerce as well. Although I sell in the US, of course, like, because I'm living here, I need to be aware of what is happening, how can I take the leverage, and what can I do in the Indian market. So the next brand that I'm trying to launch in the next 3-4 months, the idea with that brand is definitely to just start with one market and then expand it globally to every market. So it's not going to be an Amazon FBA business. Amazon is just going to be one of the channels that I will be selling on. Okay, so that is my ambition. That is what I'm doing right now with myself. And yeah, I will keep you guys posted. I will keep telling you guys about what's happening, how am I trying to grow this and everything. And it will be a public brand, so that you will be able to look at it. You will be able to see how am I doing my social media, how am I trying to grow, how am I basically running the business. All right, so that is the idea. Apart from that, yeah, the idea is to also tell you a bit about the workshop. So the workshop, I started hosting a 5-day product research workshop uh, maybe around 3-4 weeks back, and we have already finished 2 batches for the workshop. And I keep taking ratings from the people who are attending the workshop every day. So right now, almost everybody who has attended the workshop, they kind of rated it 9 and above. Okay, the average rating was definitely above 8 for all the days, but on average the entire workshop was rated about 9.5 from over 17, actually not 17 because 15 people, yeah, I think about 20-25 people who attended the workshop, they rated it around 9.5 on average. So that was that. And almost 50% of all the attendees completed all the 4 days of exercises every day. All right, so that is actually a very huge number, because on average, if you attend a workshop, you only 13% of the people end up completing the workshop by the end of the workshop. So that is a good metric. I'm pretty happy about it. And we are starting batch 3 as well on July 26th. So anybody who wants to join, you need to message me right after this, watching this video, right after this live stream, that you want to join. It is definitely a paid workshop, but it is as good as free. Okay, it doesn't really cost you much. The pay is just to ensure that I only get serious candidates, and that is the idea of it. So message me after watching this video immediately if you want to join the workshop. All right, now let's take up all the questions that you had. So a lot of people were asking a lot of questions in the group, and a lot of people also messaged me one-to-one with a bunch of questions. So now we will just answer questions one by one. So in case you are just joining in, I see that 8 people have joined in right now. So just drop your questions in the comments and we will answer them one by one now. That is the idea, right? So let's see. By the way, like, if anybody has joined in, please ensure that you give permission to StreamYard to show your name. Like, for example, as you can see over here, I cannot see your name, I cannot see your profile picture. So I would appreciate if you give StreamYard the access, so that even when you join the next live stream, I can see who's messaging, I can see who am I talking to, because this is not awesome, right? I cannot tell who's messaging, so it's not interesting. Anyways, so that was the idea. Let's take the question from. So, all right. First of all, thank you so much for joining, everybody. Prantik, Mayur, and who else has joined? Just drop your name as well, because I cannot see anybody's name. Let me know if you've just joined in. Shall we begin with the Q&A session? I want you to comment yes if you want me to start with the Q&A session right now. We will take the questions one by one. Just comment yes, so that I understand everybody is listening and everything is working perfectly. And bear with me, there is a slight delay in the comments. So once you comment, it takes a few seconds to show up on my screen. All right. The comments are coming in, guys. Again, give StreamYard the permission to show your face, so that I understand who's messaging. All right, guys. So I want to know, there are 11 people live right now. So I want to know who is committed to make sure, who is committed to make their next half of 2020 better, right? There are 6 months right now. There are almost 5.5 months, to be very honest. Like, it's already 15th of July. Who here is committed to, make sure that in the next 5.5 months, you really move forward in life? Who really, hey Rajat, what's up? Give permission to StreamYard. And I would also like to know that how do you do it, so that I can tell everybody next time, because right now I don't see your face, your name, anything. All right, hey Rajat, what's up? Thank you so much for joining in. Sharat, thank you so much for joining in. All right. So I believe everybody here is committed to ensure that the next 5.5 months are just awesome. All right, so I'm getting comments from YouTube as well, which is awesome. Okay, I will be taking up all the questions. So that is the idea right now. Okay, so let's start with. Okay, so first of all, there was this question which says how to start e-commerce. All right, so again, give StreamYard the permission. I like to know who's asking the question, so that I remember who's interacting, who's trying to grow, who's trying to ask questions. I need to know that who's the best who are the better community members, so that you guys get the benefit of my attention as well in the future, right? All right. All right. So how do you start e-commerce? Okay. So I think this question, again, like comes usually from people who are just curious about what is this all about and how do you start, right? So the way you basically go ahead and start e-commerce is by, first of all, looking at a lot of data in the market. You need to understand what is selling right now. You need to understand what are people buying, and only after that you can actually go ahead and decide, hey, all right, I can see a lot of data. I see that there is a huge demand for this product in the market. I'm confident that this product will stick and still keep selling for the next 1-2 years to come or more. Okay. And when you have that answer for yourself, only then you will probably be able to start your e-commerce business. Okay, because it's not like it's not as random as just like looking around and then identifying that, all right, fine, this seems like a good product, let me just launch it. Okay, so I never advise anybody to do that, because you need to be sure about your investment as well, because this involves money, right? So before you put your money onto something, you need to have some level of confidence that, all right, I think this will work, and I have certain probability towards the fact that it will be a success. All right. And anyways, like in general, the way I operate personally is to ensure that like whenever I launch a product, I ensure that my investment is at least secure. Like the worst case scenario, which is like the worst thing that will happen, is that I will not make profit. Okay, so that is how you need to kind of strategize and do this. All right, guys, so I see a lot of people have joined in. Okay, Naveen, Rajat, Mukul, Prantik, please like the video. If you're watching this on Facebook, like the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, again, like the video. I want you to do it right now, because it really helps. Okay, it really helps other people get notified that this video is live and people are watching it and interacting, so that we have more people, we have more questions, and the more questions we have, the more people will benefit. Okay, just like the video right now. I'll give you like 5 seconds, like the video, and let me find the next question. All right, Pantik. So your question is, what is the approximate funds required to start an e-commerce business? All right. So, I mean, again, like this is a question that keeps coming on. I still need to just create one blog post or one creative, which I can just keep forwarding to people. So I will do that in the next 5-6 days. Okay, because this is a very common question, and I need to. So I think I'm going to be putting up one FAQ section on my website, which answers all the basic questions. Like it'll be the longest FAQ on the planet for Amazon FBA. All right. So I will probably put it together this month itself, and probably by next month we should have like 100 questions over there. So that is the idea. So to answer this question, Prantik, basically the idea is, there is no one number, there is no one answer. Okay, it really depends on the product. And like whenever you have a consultation session with me or call with me, or if you interact with me, you will never get any random answer for me. Okay, I will tell you the right answer. I will tell you the way it is. I'm not going to kind of make it sound like this is very easy, or this is something that you can just start with $100. Okay, it's impossible to do that. Okay, at least not in the model that I operate in, which is private label e-commerce. Okay, so basically it really depends on the product that you're launching. And the way we do this is by looking at what kind of demand is there for that product on the market. Let's say that you go to Amazon, you search for drawer dividers. Let's do it right now. Let's see if I can do this. I will show this to you right now. Let's see if I can do this. That'll be fun. Amazon. I just need to be sure that there is no information that is revealed. Give me a second. I will show you how do you calculate like on an average, how do you calculate something, the launch cost of something, because I want to keep it very interactive. Okay. All right, guys. So you should be able to see this product on my screen, right? Can everybody see the product on the screen? Hey Rajat, I will answer your question. So stick around, okay? So can everybody look at the screen, Amazon screen right now? All right, so here's what we do. Okay, let's say we want to launch this product, and this product is called a drawer divider. Okay, let's say we want to launch this product. So what do? Is I basically search for that product on Amazon. Okay, and then I basically go ahead and I need to be sure if this is streaming. All right. All right, so basically let's consider this as an example. I hope you guys can see this. So let's say we wanted to launch drawer divider. So what I do is I basically, the way you figure out your launch cost is by estimating the average number of units that are being sold for that product on the first and second page. So let this data load. Okay, I hope this is visible to you guys. Yeah, it's visible. All right, let the data load. It's oddly slow right now. It's still like, but it'll load. Guys, in the meantime, like the video, give StreamYard the permission so that I can tell who's live. All right, so as you can see, this product is selling quite a lot. Okay, this is one of the product that I was supposed to launch and I just did not launch it. It just did not fit my timeline. But yeah, now the product seems very much competitive. Okay, but the way I calculate the amount that it would take for me to launch is basically to look at the monthly sales column over here, and then what I do is I try to figure out what kind of average sales is everybody getting. So over here I think it's so the way we do it is, first of all, we can look at this metric over here, but this is sometimes not very accurate because this is just averaging everything out. Okay, so it's just better to eyeball it. Sometimes it's good to just go over these numbers one by one, and the idea is to avoid anomalies and see if there are any listings which are just selling just too much. Like for example, if you look at this product, this is probably a different product. Okay, so this should not be on this list. I want to remove this. Okay, I will probably, what I do is, before I find out the average, I will remove this product. If I remove this, as you can see, the average here, the number changed, right? So what I do is I basically go ahead and review every product and remove the ones which are different. Like I will remove this as well, because they are not the product that we are looking at. Okay, these are different products. These are same, this is same, this is same, this is same, this is same. Again, I would remove this because this is not the product that I want to try and evaluate the market for, right? This is all right, this is different. So that's what I do. And then what I do is I find out the average here. So let's say the average is 500. Okay, if the average is 500, and if the product, if it costs like $2 for me to buy this product from China from a supplier, the minimum number that we reached is 500 times 2, which is 1000, right? So that is our cost of procuring that product. Then there are other costs, like there is an inspection cost, then there is shipping cost. So you can add another. Inspection is usually $118. Shipping depends on the size of the product, but for this example, let's consider that we are shipping by sea. It might not cost more than $500. So in that scenario, we are at a $1,500 number. Okay, apart from that, there are other miscellaneous costs like customs fee, which is again like $50. Then there is design cost. If you're trying to design the product, that is another $100. So at the end of it, that is how you need to do, and that is how you need to figure out how much will it cost you to launch that product. So it really depends on what product you're looking at. There is no one answer for the question that you need this much amount of money to launch Amazon FBA business or an e-commerce business, right? I hope that answered your question to some extent. Okay. All right, Prantik. So that was your question. Let's move forward. Guys, you need to give I still see that only 2 likes have been uh, only 2 people have liked the video on Facebook. It would really help if you guys just like this video so that everybody. All right, there are more likes. I just don't see it here. It's completely fine. I see that 6 people have liked the video, so it'll help that more people will join in and we will be able to answer these questions. Okay, let me like everybody's comment. Let's take the next question now. Indrajit. Indrajit, I want to know from you, are you referring to the private label school program or the workshop cost? You're doing good, and I'm so first of all, thank you so much for your comments, Indrajit. However, would be approximate workshop charges would be. The workshop is just like, if you're in India, it is 680 rupees. If you are in the US, it costs you $9. And having said that, the workshop is almost free. Like, I don't really make any money from workshop. Okay, that's just a lot of effort that I put in, and I've spent almost like 1 month in building that workshop. And after that, I've conducted 2 batches, and everybody was like, they were ready to pay a lot more, almost like 2,000, 3,000 rupees as well, to be a member of the workshop. So that is how it is. All right. All right, Rajat, I'm getting to your question. Let's just Mukul. So Mukul, your question is, I have launched my account on November 2019, but due to utility bill, it does not get activated till yet. Okay. Can I close my current account and make a new account with the same email ID? All right, Mukul, I think that will be a problem. Okay. If you use the same email ID, you cannot really create a new account. That will be a problem. What you need to do is you need to figure this out. You need to just fix that account. If not, you'll have to just create a new account with a fresh email address, fresh bank account, fresh credit card, and maybe you'll have to create it on somebody else. Like, maybe you'll have to use somebody else's identity, like for example somebody else from your family, to put it, because Amazon tracks all of these things. So it's better to keep everything very sorted from the beginning and not get into trouble. But I would advise you to try to get in touch with customer support for that account and figure it out and solve it. Okay, you can, with Amazon, the thing is that you have to really get behind them. You have to try and contact them as many times as possible to help you out and solve your situation. Okay, so that is how it is with Amazon. There is no other way around it. You have to be very, very diligent in trying to solve these things with Amazon. All right, Naveen, hi. Rajat, all right. Finally, Rajat, I hope you're here. I hope you're still listening. All right, Rajat. So what you need to do, first of all, let's consider let's take an example to answer this question. Let's say that you are selling kitchen products. Okay, let's say you are selling kitchen products. So what you need to do on Instagram is you need to stop posting too much about your product. Okay, it should be a 80-20 sort of content strategy. Okay, 80% of your content needs to be about solving problems for your customers in your target audience. Okay, it could be cooking recipes, it could be funny, it could be anything that is entertaining and educative, entertaining, or just like you need to just like filled with a lot of value. So basically, whatever I'm doing on my Instagram account, I'm actually going to be trying to do the same things with my future brand account as well, for my e-commerce brand. Okay, and I'm doing the same thing on my current brand social accounts as well. Okay, so what I do is I try to understand the problems that my target audience is facing. Again, not only specific to the product, but outside that product as well. Like for example, if I am in the kitchen category myself, I would think about what are some great cooking hacks, what are some what are some interesting kitchen hacks, what are some interesting recipes that I can probably talk about through my account. And I would do other things such as, collaborations with other small chefs, or collaboration posts with other people who are into cooking and things like that. So that will just bring a lot of traffic, outside traffic, to your account. Now what you need to do with your account is you need to ensure that you provide a lot of value in your feed, so that when you get these traffic, okay, when you get outside people checking your account, these people end up following you. Okay, so that is how I've been trying to grow my personal account organically, and I'm learning this myself. So honestly, like, I did not really know a lot of strategies that I'm trying to apply right now. I knew it, but I never applied it myself. But in the last 30-35 days, I've tried to apply all the strategies that I'm learning. Okay, everything is happening organically. And I think my account kind of grew by 50%. So I think when I started applying the organic strategies, it was like around 1000 or 1100 followers, and right now it is going to touch 1700. So it's an organic growth. Okay, and the initially it's very difficult, but once you reach bigger numbers, by putting in a lot of effort, and you get that organic reach, then it becomes to snowball. Okay, then it starts to snowball, then it starts to just get you more followers on average on a day-to-day basis. So that is what it is. You need to try and provide a lot of value through your Instagram account. Only then people will basically, okay, let me put it this way. You need to give your target audience a reason to follow your account. Okay, they are not going to follow your account if you just talk about your product, or if you only talk about the content related to your product as well. Okay, you need to go broader on Instagram. Instagram is like a funnel for you. It'll get a lot of people, and then you can try to push them through to your Amazon directly, or you can try to push them to a landing page, so that you can also pixel them, collect their data, and then send them to Amazon. Okay, so that's how it is. Of course, like, what you need to do now is build a 90-day plan. This is not something that can happen like in 1-2 weeks of hustle. Okay, you need to build a 90-day plan. You need to post content every day. You need to interact with other people's content and leave comments, and leave super comments. Okay, so super comments are something that I'm going to be creating a post about on my Instagram. So if I hope you're following me. So a super comment is a comment that nobody can skip reading. Okay, so it has to be well presented, well intended, and it has to be very much relevant to the topic that the post was all about. Okay, so that really helps getting a lot of traffic. So in the past, like on average now, my weekly profile visits are like 500. Okay, I get like 500 people visiting my profile every week without paying any money to Instagram. Okay, without running ads. Okay, I hope that made sense, Rajat. All right, guys. If you have more questions, just drop them right now. Otherwise, we are kind of out of questions. And tell me who wants to join the workshop. There are 9 people. I want to know who wants to join the workshop, because the workshop registrations are open for batch 3. I want to be better organized right now, so I might just close the registrations much before the final date, because every time there are people who just decide to join at the very end, and it doesn't help me manage or communicate better. So it's really important that if you're interested in joining the workshop, you have to join ASAP. Okay, almost like maybe today or tomorrow. It's not about the money, I think. Okay, because it's almost free. All right, guys. If anybody has just joined in, drop your name. Okay, if you have a question about Amazon FBA, e-commerce, just drop them as well. But yeah, the number one thing that you need to do in your own time is do a lot of research. Watch the videos on my channel, on any channel you desire, and ask questions. Because when you ask the questions to me, I will try to, like, that is how you will learn, right? If you ask the right questions to me, I will happily answer your questions. And I'm not going to tell you that I cannot answer this question and you need to book a consultation call with me and things like that. If you post a question in the group, you're definitely going to get an answer from me. Okay, that's how it is. All right, Rajat. Yeah, Rajat. So keep me posted about your strategy as well. Let me know what challenges do you face. Okay, how, like, whatever hurdles that you discover. If you want to discuss a content strategy content strategy with me, you can do that as well. We can build a content strategy together, which you can execute on for the next 90 days. But overall, this is like the high level strategy that I talk about and do. All right. And by the way, like I'm also trying to put together sort of like a design template for Instagram, so that all of you guys, when you want to kind of work on your Instagram, you can use those templates, put your own information in there, and just start creating content. Okay, so that'll probably be helpful as well, right? All right, guys. So after this, okay, this is what I just wanted to welcome everybody. Okay, because there are a lot of new members who have just joined in. So I wanted to welcome everybody and thank you so much. Be in touch. Do your research, ask a lot of questions, and the best way to get started or build momentum is to join the workshop. Do that, because in 5 days you will probably be 5 steps ahead in your product research journey. Okay, and by the way, like in the workshop we don't use any paid software. Okay, the only expense you will have is the workshop fee. After that, there is no expense for 5 days. Okay, there are no paid tools that we use. You don't have to use any software. You just have to be alert. You have to be very dedicated. You have to do all the exercises for 5 days, and you will definitely see progress in 5 days itself. Okay, so yeah, let me know, like if you have questions, just keep dropping them in this live chat as well later on, and in the next live stream we will take up all the questions that we missed on. Okay, but right now I believe we have answered all the questions that were submitted. But yeah, that is how it is. Thank you so much for joining in on time. We will keep doing this every week. Okay, every week on Wednesday we will have a live session. So that's how it is going to be, so that I'm available to you guys, and I will keep sharing my knowledge and my learnings as well in the group. But yeah, it has to be a two-way communication. You have to ask a lot of questions. So there are 11 people on the call right now. Just drop your name so that I know that you joined in. Just drop your name right now. If your profile picture is not visible, I am not able to guess your name. And just drop a bye. That is it. Like, that is all that we had to talk about today. But yeah, let me know that you joined in the live, so that I remember you. I remember who joined in, and I'll just be more available, because the thing is that I really respect people who hustle, who try to do their things, who try to do their things themselves, who try to improve themselves every day. And that's how I am. So if you're like that, you're definitely going to get some sort of attention from me. All right, so yeah, that is the idea, guys. I am going to sign off now. There are 3 people live on YouTube. There are 7 people live in the group, which is awesome. Okay, so this was a great session. Let's keep doing this. I hope to get a lot more questions in the next live stream. I hope everybody who has just joined the group, they do their research and they come prepared for the next live Q&A. And yeah, send me all the questions. I will create a thread for the next week as well, so that you can post all the questions under that thread, and we will in a very structured manner, we will answer every question that you have in the next live stream. Okay, does that sound good, guys? Drop a comment, say yes. Does that sound good? Do we do this every week? Do we have live Q&A sessions every week? Just waiting for your comments. And by the way, like if you have not checked out my Instagram, you need to follow me on Instagram. The handle is right here. Okay, this is the handle. Okay, just follow me on Instagram as well, because there is a lot of information which I am putting up there for free. Okay, all right, Prantik, bye. I can see the comments here. They're just not coming on the screen. But yeah, Prantik, bye. Mohan, bye. Rajat, see you. Mayur, see you. All right, I'll see you guys. Okay, keep hustling, guys. Keep hustling. All the best.